fast track like our old one. Look at this. Back in the 90s. Let's listen to this. Like most farmers, I couldn't really sleep. I mean, you can see how tired I look. So I got up and I've gone outside and I've just filmed this. Well, self-explanatory. It's shot that way for social media. Here it is. This is an open video to Rachel Reeves. I'm not doing a letter, I'm dyslexic and you wouldn't be able to read it. Why are farmers angry? I'll tell you why we're angry. Because you've just took 20% of our shop floor, our fields, our soil, what we grow food in. It's very important that we grow our own food for national security, and also the fact every pound of food we do not grow, we have to import from somewhere else. So that means that pound leaves the country and probably will never come back. We don't really have much manufacturing left in Britain. If you want a thriving public sector, you need a thriving private sector. We need manufacturing and we need farming because we need to be fed. Farmers are so angry because when 20% of your tools are being taken away, it makes it unsustainable, the business, and we'd have to sell 20% of it. Who's going to buy it? Farmers can't afford to buy it because we've now got even less money than we had in the first place. Don't forget, what you class as wealth is all on paper. To us, it's acres, it's not pounds. Who's going to buy that land? Probably big companies that are going to use it for carbon offsetting. If that's what you want, that's fine, but please tell us. But once they've bought that and done the carbon offsetting, who's growing your nation's food? The farmers, for the first time ever, are probably all going to stick together because it's affecting every single one of us. And when there's a strike and the shelves are empty, just ask yourself a question: is that actually what you wanted to happen? If we were generating money, if we were generating profits, we don't mind paying tax. But when we haven't got any profits or any money to pay the tax, I don't see what you think you're going to achieve. DEFRA's own figures, check with your husband. He works for DEFRA, if anyone doesn't know. The average farm income is so low. If you take 20% of the value of a farm and tax it, these things are £500,000. We don't write a cheque for £500,000. We pay £3,800 a month for 72 months, and at the end of that, we then trade it in and get another one because we need that tool. We need to get that harvest in. Because if we don't get that harvest in, we have even less money. What you've done is just come off the back of the worst harvest ever. We're already down. You don't kick a dog while it's down, otherwise it bites you. Check the DEFRA figures, see the average farm income, find the average farm size, it's 217 acres, work out its value, work out its machinery cost, and I think you'll find that the 20% tax is just not there. So it's impossible to collect that tax that way. If you want more tax and you want to improve public services and have a thriving public sector, you need a thriving private sector. Go and find some of the big companies that are making actual money, actual liquid money, real money. You know, some of the supermarkets are making $2 billion a year. Why are you coming after us? Are we an easy target? Do you just not want us? I hope you've listened to some of these. I've tried to be calm, but I'd like you to have a look at the rules that you've just brought out and see if you actually think it's going to work and you're going to keep producing food in the UK, because at the moment I can't see going forwards how that's going to happen. On one of the fence now, on my way to the tractor run. John and Oscar just set off. I was going to follow them but went back for the walkie-talkies. Just watched Laura Koonsberg to Rachel Reeves on. Rachel Reeves completely dismissed the argument that where's a farm going to find £100,000 a year to pay a tax bill, an average farm, and apparently now it's interest free to pay the money back, which was 9% the other day, so that's a start. But £100,000 a year, £8,000 or £9,000 a month, just for nothing, just to stand still. Anyway, let's hit the road and catch the others up. We just arrived at Reynolds is now ready for the tractor run, so everyone's lining the tractors up. I'm in the back corner there. Oscar's in front on the 4055. John's there, the 585 somewhere. Everyone's just turning up now. That's a rare beast. cold in that though, isn't he? Starting to fill up now. Got another big case here as well as the little case. It's that 8340 as well. That is Morgan's disappointed face because someone's turned up on a 942. It's not black though. It's in a quite a common colour. Has he got the turning circle of a 516? In fact, is that a 516 there?
Yeah, 312.
A 312. We used to have one of them, an 820.
That looks like it's meant to be the 24.
Right, 6250 with a bar axle, and then over here there's another one. It's not on a bar axle. No bar axle on that. And then there's a 942, very grip. There's a no bar axle on that, and that's a 6250. A 6185. No, a 6R185, and that's on a bar axle. What's this? Non-bar axle 6150. Non-bar axle on that, and that's 6250. 312. Oh. It's a beast. That's a 6120. Same as our old Fent, innit? 724. '72 plate, so year newer maybe. But it's been caught in maize. Little 312. Left the 585 running because the battery's a bit dicky. $6,420 on row crops. $6,150. Smile. Mine in the corner there. Jonathan's Valtra. 6250 on a bar axle. 7530. Really tidy. Load more on the way. Let's have a look at this. So it's a Massey. Big engine that. Be like what they put in the combines, won't it? So you climb on the back. What's that? Like a fire bell? Fall in the mud. Oh, a 38's coming. Another case. 956 maybe. A few here now. Not counted them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Must be 40 or 50. Is that on the front of that? Lawn to farm. Should say on the other side, taxed out of it. 3080 and a 9. No, 3090 and a 956. $51.40. 7840. Back in the 90s. Well, check him out.
Cheers, mate. Nice one.
Morgan's ready. 585's ready. Flo's ready. John's got Jake with him. Let's listen to this. Oh yeah, I'll get you the radio, yeah. Get the CBs. Some beacons now. Got the CB on. Everyone's going to file out now. There's about 55 of us. Like Cornthwaite's yard here. Some trucks as well coming. Just pulling down the track now. Everyone's still leaving. Back at the yard now, 3 and a bit hours. I'm tired now. I'm going to park here because I don't want to get blocked in. Oh, this NX 230. We've got New Holland on the way, is there? Right, so you need to tell us which is going to be your favourite tractor. They look cool, don't they, fast tracks? Must be a demonstrator, is it? It's got Cornthwaite on the front. MX 150. They're quite rare then. We've got Class coming round now. The mullet, nearly as good as Morgan's. It's an 850, is it? $810. Got a Vauxhall Corsa. Was it an Astra? I don't know now. Got a 6830 on the mullet. I think we saw this before, didn't we? This is a 7840 with the blue topped roof. Got a massive 3090, saw that coming before, didn't we? 5140, bit of black smoke. 556. Sounds well, doesn't it? 6140 there. 5480. I don't think massive badges make any difference to do. Like most tractors, you can tell the size of them by the number on the bonnet. Like 942, 420 horsepower. The John's here now, 6155R, so 155 horsepower. 150 horsepower. Is that them all? There's a quiz for you. Did it used to be a pumpkin patch? Oh look, Valley toilets. Or did it used to be a livery yard. It was a pumpkin patch, but they're taking the fairground rides down now. Back at HQ, the lads are loading up and then they're heading back. I shot off quick. I'll help Charlotte with the kids. While I was on the tractor run, sadly, I heard some news that a good friend of mine and a massive force for good within farming, David Brooks, has sadly passed away. He really beat the drum for farmers, especially dairy farmers, over the years with Dairy SOS and the likes. But yeah, he's sadly died this morning. So thoughts with his family there. You might have seen him in my video when we went to Utoxas to show. He showed us round. That was the one with the dancing diggers. I know there's a lot of shows this year, but yeah, bit of a crap day really. Well, loads of tractors in it, but you know what I mean. I don't want to go on too much about the budget today, but because you've obviously seen a lot of content, but it's every single business, you know, that's affected now because they've brought the cap down. So if you've got a fleet of trucks, you know, a hotel, a load of diggers, if they all add up to more than £1 million, you've got to basically buy 20% of them again, passing that business down or on death. My mum said, why don't they tax gambling, put VAT on gambling, because that's a luxury item, isn't it? It's just so wrong. Or the supermarkets that are making $2 billion a year, make it so that if you've got more than 10 outlets selling essential items like food, make them pay a higher rate tax, because they've took it off the public to make that $2 billion profit. So why, and us by screwing us, so why not just make it so that they pay a higher rate tax band, take $1 billion off them, because $1 billion is still not bad for a year's work for a supermarket, is it? And then instead of having 500 million out of screwing us, they'll have 500. They'll have two 500 millions, won't they? Get it back out the supermarkets. Madness. Dead short birthday bump today. We got Finn on there who's 69. Not sure if it's a joke, but it's on there anyway. And they've left a good donation. 79,495 on there for the Northwest Airarms. And we've also got David Brooks. So yeah, in loving memory, I suppose is the words, isn't it, for that one? Yeah, anyway, that's all for today. It's just a video. I don't know if it's a good one or a bad one. How are you feeling today? I'm 60%. Let us know in the comments. Oh yeah, as well, we did a live video last night, me and Martin, talking about the different rules around the tax and stuff. It's still on the page if you want to go and see it. Right, bye for now.